So now let's see how we can work with keyframing inside of Filmora to create our custom animation. So over here you can see that I got a video clip on my timeline, and let's say I want the video clip to actually zoom in into place right here. So in order to do that, I can go around and double click on this, and then over here I can go to animation, and then in animation I can go to customize. So over here you can see that this is the current state now. So this is the rotation value, scale value, and opacity value right here. So what I want to do, let's say for example, is I want to start out by 0 size. So I can just go around and then bring the size down to 0 right here. So this is where I want to start. So now what I can do is I can actually go ahead and then add in a keyframe right here. So if I were to change this out, the keyframe is automatically added, or I can add in a keyframe right here by clicking on this one if I don't want to change the value. So let me just decrease this down right here. So keyframe is like a point in a time with certain values. So over here now what is happening is that on 0 seconds, on exact 0 seconds, the value for scale is 0%. So let's say right around this time right here, let's say right around 1 second right here, I want the value for that scale to be 100, just like this. I'm just going to go around and type in 100 right here. So if I were to go over here on to 0, what happens is that you got like a 0 scale, and if I were to go to 1 second, it's like 100. So now the in-between parts is automatically generated when you add in a keyframe right here. So if I were to press the play button, you can see that that is the keyframe. Let's say I want it to expand even further right here. So another point is added. So this is the 0 point and this is the 100 point right here. So I can go around and increase out the scale even further, and maybe I want to decrease it out even further right here. So now I got 2 extra points where I have 0, I got 100 right here, and then I have 122 and back to 100 right here. So if I were to play this around, then this is what you actually see. It zooms in and then snaps into place just like that. I can do the same with position as well. Let's say for example, for the position, I want it to be on the same spot right here. So I'm just going to go around right here and then click this, and let's say in this spot, I want the position to remain as it is. So I'm just going to go around and then leave it as it is. But in the beginning, I want the position, let's say, to start a bit from this area right here. So if I were to press the play button, you can see that it actually zooms in from the corner. That is because I changed the position into these values right here, which is the corner. So I can go around right here, and let's say I want to work more visually with the keyframe. So let's just delete it out all right here. Let me reset this out to remove it out. So now what I can do is I can add a keyframe, and what I can also do is I can click and move this out manually, and the values will be calculated automatically. So I'm just going to go around, and let's say I want it to zoom from this area right here. So I'm just going to keep it right there, and then I'm going to come here, click on add, and let me just scale this around right here. And then what you have is this. So I'm just going to go around into 100, and let's say I want to keep that here. So this is how the animation actually works like now, just like that. So I can go into previous or next keyframe by clicking on these buttons right here, or I can just reset that out. So I can go over here, and just like that. So what else I can do is I can work around with the opacity as well. So I can have 0 opacity right here, and over here there's 100 opacity. So it fades out just like this, as you can see. And whatever you see over here on preset, the animations are actually made with the help of these tools itself. So you can make the animation as per what you want by using keyframing inside of Filmora. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.